Hi, Tokyo Tops! Today we are actually in Yokosuka, and Yokosuka is famous for military. So we're here to find our American military husband. So we are here today for Mr. Gay Japan 2022 and also Miss Grand Japan 2022 finale.
So you might remember last year we actually met and did an interview with Mr. Gay Japan. So we've been invited back this time and we're gonna see who he passes the title on to. Why do you want to be Mr. Gay Japan 2022?
I would have to say world peace. Definitely world peace. That's easy. World peace.
Because I love world peace. Can I say honestly, I'm more excited for Miss Grand
I knew
Japan.
you would be. I knew you would be.
because
they're
the
so
lady
glamorous.
is more glamorous.
Yeah, it's the same.
What? It's not the same. Stop it. Can you stop looking at people? Don't fall in love with straight guys.
I always fall in love with straight guys. He's really hot.
He's very hot. Okay, but we are here to support Mr. Gay Japan.
Yes, we're here to support Mr. Gay Japan. This is pretty fancy.
I know, this is a big stage. So we have 5 people in total as the finalists. I think Leo is definitely, the
Sporty.
very sporty, kind of like athletic, gachimuchi.
Yeah. He's representing the
GMPD.
of Japan. So I'm already liking Shiro because he seems very sex positive.
Tomoya, definitely FTM, trans community.
His Instagram is documenting his
Transition
and his life growing up.
Tatsumi, he kind of looks like half as well.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Aiki's very handsome. He's a cafe owner.
So maybe he's like a LGBT business owner. What is your order right now? What do you think? Who has won your first impression?
Aiki and Shiro. Okay, for you?
Tomoya, because I just feel like it was very emotional to see the transition. I want to support people who is underrepresented.
Well, I guess we'll see soon who 2022 Mr. Gay Japan will be. Stay tuned.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hi, Tokyo Tops! So today we are at my home. Just change up the scenery because Andrew's home is under construction, decoration at the moment.
Under decoration, yeah.
2 months ago, we actually went to the finale for Miss Grand Japan and also Mr. Gay Japan. During the show, we are not able to having a conversation and really talk about, what we thought and also what we feel at the show. So today we're gonna just rewatch some of the footage.
And we can relive it and rewatch it with everyone else in real time.
Let's get it started.
From Yokosuka Art Theater, Japan, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the candidates of Miss Grand Japan 2022.
I love this part because I thought it was so funny.
Oh, it's just... Okay, can you do you?
I think we should do it hours after
we
everyone
should,
run through everything.
Oh my god, yes, she's my favorite. They have so much energy.
I know.
Oh wow, she has so much energy too. Oh, I loved her, yeah. She's one that looks like Girls' Generation Girl. Oh, is that Natalie, whatever her name is?
Maria.
It's totally different.
Actually, she's really pretty after I rewatched the whole thing.
Oh, that's the girl who won, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting watching this back and remembering who stood out.
Yeah, obviously.
You know? Yeah.
And you
Oh,
really
I
love
her.
Kanagawa.
Kanagawa!
And now, the candidates for Mr. Gay Japan 2022.
Tomoya Okayama!
Okay, that's pretty cute. Okay. Oh yeah, he'll let him do. Oh, Superman pose. Oh, we only using one name? It was pretty fabulous.
Yamaguchi.
Yamaguchi.
How about the one?
Quality.
Hokkaido. Woo!
Andrew Victoria.
Mei Tokyo.
If I was in front of everyone, I would have been like, Andrew Victoria. I would walk in with the beat though. I would walk in with the beat.
So right now we're gonna watch, just rewatch their main competition, because it's kind of like giving speech about, you know, same-sex marriage and gender equality, and just really to share off our thoughts and opinions.
Starting with Yo.
僕は生命保険の営業をしています。世帯加入率が 90% を超えると言われる生命保険ですが、 LGBTQ+ の当事者の加入率は 60% に満たないと聞いたことがあります。なぜか理由を聞いてみました。結婚は何歳でお子様は何名の予定ですか？そんなありきたりな質問にうんざりしてしまった。 LGBTQ+ の当事者にとって正しい情報に安心してアクセスできるように、そんな窓口になろうと思い、僕はカミングアウトをして今の仕事に就いています。そんな僕ですが、ずっとゲイであることがコンプレックスでした。それを補おうと何者かにならないといけない、何かすごい人にならないといけない、そんな焦燥感にずっと苛まれていました。そんな僕がずっと続けてきたことがあります。社会人チームでアメリカンフットボールをしています。2019年には自身で下町ゴリラズという名前のチームを立ち上げ、そこの代表もしております。僕はチームメイトにカミングアウトしています。ミスターゲイジャパンに出場することも伝えました。僕たちアメフトやるために集まってる仲間ですよね。セクシャリティって関係あります？めちゃめちゃ面白そうな大会じゃないですか。優勝しちゃってください。そんなコメントと無邪気な笑顔で送り出してくれたチームメイトをとても誇りに思います。そんな優しい世界を作っていきたいと思います。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
He has a very real example of like his own personal life, like what he does as a job. The thing he talks about the stupid questions that you know people are asked, I think like other people, you don't have to just be gay to get annoyed by those questions. So I think that it's a message that gay people can relate to, and people also watching who don't consider themselves a part of the LGBT community can watch and sort of relate to as well.
But I just feel like there is a disconnection from he's talking about life insurance, then suddenly jumping to the Shitamachi Gorilla no hanashi. I feel like there is maybe he just need one story and to make
Agreed.
it. Let's listen to someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shiro.
昨今のメディアがゲイの人生を取り上げるときに悲しい部分に焦点を当てがちだと私はずっと思っておりました。私は生まれた時から多分ゲイでした。幼稚園児の頃は女の子にモテモテでしたけど、将来の夢はセーラームーンと両親に言っておりました。学生時代は特に周りに公表せずグレーゾーンで過ごしてましたけど、18歳の頃初めてカミングアウトをしました。でもあ、そうみたいな意外に普通の反応で、カミングアウトってこんなもんなんだなと私は正直感じました。ここでお伝えしたいのですが、私はゲイにモテます。そしてモテモテなまま30代になり、現在は彼氏を募集しております。セクシャルで悩んでいる方はそこまで気を使わなくていいのではないかなということです。もしカミングアウトをしたらそれでと言われるようなくらい普通で、人が個人として尊重される社会になることを私は願っております。 ありがとうございます。
We talk about this on the channel a lot about how coming out is not considered really a necessity in Japan, and people tend not to do it. I do think some people fear, what other people are going to think. So I think it's really important that, there's some representation, some people out there who are saying, I did it and it wasn't that bad. This doesn't apply so much to, let's say, like North America or Europe. Like, I don't think talking about coming out is as impactful, but I think here, where people don't come out that much, talking about coming out and having it not be so bad is a powerful message. Yeah.
I think he's very like humorous as well. For example, he's like gay ni mottemasu.
Yeah.
He's kind of like very confident, very quirky. I don't know if he really feels that way.
Yeah.
But I think he definitely marks some like memorable the points.
And I can't relate to gay ni mottemasu.
Gay ni mottemasu.
Gay ni mottenai.
Tomoya.
僕は元女性で、現在は男性として男性が好きな当事者です。僕は物心ついた時から女性であることにすごく違和感がありました。しかし、今みたいに LGBTQ+ といった言葉は浸透しておらず、自分が何者かわからない、他者に説明するときに説明できない、そして普通の人と違うことによっていじめにあったり、家族の無理解によりどこにも居場所を見出せませんでした。子供の頃は幾度となく消えたい、死にたいと思った時代でした。女性から男性への治療をしましたが、決して楽な道ではありませんでした。身体的、精神的、金銭的、あらゆる面で負担が大きかったです。そして現在性別を男性に移行しましたが、僕は男性が好きなので、現在同性婚が認められていない日本では法的な関係性が結べません。ある友人は同性婚の実現を願い病死をしました。ある友人はこんな不平等な社会で生きたくない、来世に期待をしたいと自殺をしました。僕の周りにはそんな当事者がたくさんいました。そして今回その当事者の思いを一緒に届けたいと思ってこの場所に立っています。そしてトランスジェンダーの中にも多様な性的があることを知ってほしく、この場所にいます。今日足を運んでいただいている皆様一人一人が LGBTQ が直面する問題、課題を知っていただき、ぜひ一緒に行動していただきたいと思っております。そして当事者たちが生きることを諦めないでいい社会になることを願い、活動を続けていきたいと思います。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Actually, I had my kohai who committed suicide, and she was also like a lesbian person, so it was really sad. I feel like it does happen a lot in Japan.
His participation is like particularly important because I think it brings visibility on the transgender community and also gay trans men. I think people watching this will like probably have a lot of questions, and because of that, that will sort of encourage them to look into not just transgender issues, but like LGBTQ more and learn more. So I think it's really valuable, and I think his participation is super valuable for sure.
Tatsumi.
日本に同性婚が存在しないことによって愛する人を守りきることができないこと、それが僕が一番恐れていることです。僕はアメリカでアメリカ人の男性と同性婚をしております。しかしながら僕の夫は日本では配偶者としては見なされておりません。普段会社員をしている僕がミスターゲイジャパンに応募したきっかけは、僕の夫と暮らすための住宅購入を考えた頃、今の日本の在り方に疑問の声を上げたいと思ったからです。不動産屋や銀行、役場や税関での対応においても さまざまな場面で法律で認められていないだけで、日本社会は僕たちの存在を否定しているんだ、そう思いました。このまま日本で生活していくことが正直不安です。今まで表に立って活動してくることはありませんでしたが、ミスターゲイジャパンのタイトルを取った暁には、実際に同性婚をしている僕がロールモデルとなって、どのような場面でなぜ同性婚が必要なのか、多くの方々に訴えかけていきたいと思っております。今後の活動として、僕が主催している劇団で演劇活動を通してそのような考えも広めていければなと思っております。Love is love. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, I feel okay. It's not, any criticize or anything against him as a person, but just like I just feel it's unfair to other contestants when you pull out that card. It should be an emotional speech, but I feel like you can make other people cry, but you should be one like really holding it. I want to see more genuine delivery. I don't know. Am I bad? Am I terrible for saying that? But
comment below.
IQ.
私がミスターゲイジャパンに選ばれたら、地方での LGBTQ の可視化を進めたいと思います。私は今ゲイとして生活していて特に不自由は感じませんが、将来に対して漠然な不安を感じています。というのも、日本でゲイとして結婚したり子供を持とうと思ってもそう簡単に実現できることではありません。一方で私が以前生活していたフランスやスペインといった国では同性婚は認められていましたし、身の回りに結婚をしたゲイのカップル、レズビアンのカップルがたくさんいました。そんな状況を変えたくて、もっと多様性を意識できる社会を実現したくて、私はこの3月、今住んでいる山口で田中ゲイ企画というちょっと変わった名前のバーをオープンしました。バーの経営を通じて少しずつではありますが、地方での LGBTQ の可視化を進めてこれたと実感しています。社会を変えるため、世界を変えるため、どうか皆さんの力を貸してください。C'est le moment de contribuer à changer la situation au Japon et d'améliorer les droits de la communauté LGBTQ. Merci de m'apporter votre soutien d'où que vous soyez dans le monde. Merci.
I need translation for the last part.
Yeah, I understood like 10%.
The good part of him is he's the only one talk about what he gonna do in the future. Like I think for the previous contestants, they only talk about what is their background, and of course they support doseikon LGBT rights. But he really talked about something more specific. So like I wanna support something outside Tokyo, in the regional or small places that it's less exposed to LGBT information.
I think one thing I liked about his speech was that he was very honest, that kind of highlighting that not being able to get married is not so bad. Like he was just kind of like, I'm gay and I don't really find in my day-to-day life much inconvenience. And I think that that's the situation in Japan. Well, it's also Japan.
Yeah.
Like I think in speeches in other countries, let's use America as an example, you would often talk about violence and getting bullied and beaten up or attacked, right? And we were always talking about how safe Japan is in regard to that. And I think that that's one of the, it's a good thing, of course, but it's a hurdle for people coming out because they're just like, why do I need to come out? I'm fine as is. I can live my life. And so he touches upon that, but then also brings in after, yeah, I'm not too inconvenienced. However, it could be better.
And now, I would like to announce the winner of Mr. Gay Japan 2022.
I mean, we already know.
Mr. Gay Japan 2022 is Aiki!
Yay!
We were filming. I'm like,
yeah. Okay. One thing that I didn't really like about this was that they gave prizes to everyone. Like, is this elementary school? Are we gonna hurt people's feelings? Like, thanks for participating, here's a reward. Right?
Yeah, there was a Mr. Social Media, this congeniality, because we had a conversation with one of the event organizers or director, that he was saying that we don't want much competition. We want to make it a collaborated environment, because in LGBT, everyone has so much different backgrounds. For example, we have like FTM this year. How can you judge who is better or who is not? I feel like it's being LGBT, it really have to celebrate, you know, the diversity. But it does feel like a little bit elementary school. It's like, oh, everyone is great. Everyone,
good job,
good job, everyone. We are all winners, you know.
I mean, they are all winners.
Yeah.
But I almost feel giving the rewards to everyone makes it feel less that way.
Maybe just one more, like congeniality or something like that.
Yeah, like,
you know.
Yeah,
fan favorite.
But then that's the difficult part. If they give like first place, second place, congeniality, then the last two feel really last, right? They didn't give a bazillion awards to the women.
Oh my god, so should we watch some Miss Grand Japan, which I'm really excited for?
I can't wait for Megumi.
Okay.
Let's watch Megumi.
Let's watch it.
Megumi.
Let's welcome on stage the 22 candidates vying to be the next Miss Grand Japan in their swimwear.
Manami!
Oh my god, yes!
The fierce mama.
She was just like, yeah, she has that like mom haircut.
Yeah.
I love it.
You really loved her. That's why I picked her up. And
yes.
You can even hear like when you commenting about her, like you love her, like just so confident and like
so
living.
confident.
Yeah.
And her like her head.
Okay, let's talk about Riko.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
She looks like she's in a band.
And she is the one crying at the very end.
She's the oh my god, it was so sad. Speaking of crying and you think it's not perfect, I was almost gonna cry because she was crying because she was so sad.
But she wasn't crying to please people.
No. Yes. Why did Megumi not win? She's everything.
I love her so much. Oh my god.
She's the best. Can we watch that again?
Sure.
I just want to see her. And she comes back. Her slow start, and then she's like, bam!
Wow. I love
fan.
her. Yeah.
How do we find her?
And you love Anna. You love Anna.
I think just Anna is just gorgeous.
Anna's really pretty.
Like like Megumi has my heart the whole way, but Anna just has a beauty to her that I think is
it's your favorite visual, right?
Yeah.
The next part of the program is the
I don't know why they would use this song. It makes it seem so sad.
I think they want
like the Titanic is sinking or something. And
the elegance.
And presence of her personality.
Oh. Wouldn't you be so pissed if you're like, oh, I got the orange dress?
We're gonna talk about this later.
Oh my god, is that Manami? Yes.
It's Manami.
Yes. Serving up her soccer mom face. I love so much. That throw was not great, Manami, but I'm still a fan. Riko's back. No, Riko, when she cries at the end. It's so sad. It's like her whole world was just taken away from her.
Yeah, she was crying. She was holding her and she was crying the whole way.
It was so hard to watch. I felt so bad for her. She wanted it so badly. Did Megumi get it? Megumi got the finals too, didn't she?
Megumi got into the final as well.
She did. Here she is. Oh my god.
Megumi's just so dramatic. Oh my god.
She doesn't even care that the Titanic's sinking right now. She's just like going around.
Really taking her time.
Yep. She does not care if you're waiting for her. She's just gonna take her time. She's gonna do whatever the fuck she wants. Oh, yes. give us a twirl.
She was like doing the little birdie.
And like girls in the background are like, come on, Megumi, let's go. And she's like, fuck you, I don't care. Yeah, she's feeling her oats.
Anna Yamanouchi.
Oh, Anna. Oh, her look in general comes across as more like mature woman.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a baby face.
Cute, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
She was
and,
like a model.
and the purple dress looks really amazing.
Yeah. I'm sorry, girls in orange dresses. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so this year they actually all wear like the rainbow color just to showcase, you know.
Which is nice. Except if you got placed in orange.
The orange one. How about you feel about the yellow one?
It's better than orange. It's not.
Our Miss Popular Award goes to Megumi Kegami.
Yes.
And she's like Miss
Yeah,
Popular.
she is. Of course she is Miss Popular.
Yeah. Oh my god, she was like
taking her time to go down too. She's just like, whatever, the girl gets there before she does. She's like, wait for me. Wait for me, bitch. I'm gonna also pose for everyone before.
いよいよグランプリの発表です。
Our new Miss Grand Japan 2022 is...
I can't see Reiko's.
She's like, calm, calm, calm. Water off the duck's back.
Seita Inoue.
I think we were a little bit surprised. She's definitely the cute one. Like she
Yeah.
has the baby face, you know. But I just feel like for her walk and everything, like she was a little bit overpowered by other girls.
Expect it.
Yeah, right?
Oh my god, she looks angry. Megumi doesn't care. Megumi's like, whatever, I'm fabulous. I don't need anything. I don't need a crowd.
Yeah, obviously Sarah is very cute, very beautiful. As
yeah,
I said.
of course.
Yeah, but I just feel like I didn't really thought she was gonna win. No.
Actually, I started even liking her more though after she won and her mom was like pushing in front of us and like turning around being like, I'm sorry. And we're like, it's fine. But she, like, I felt a warmth between them at like perhaps like a family thing there that I didn't, I thought that was really cute.
Yeah, you had a little interaction with her mom.
Yeah, and I was speaking with her mom.
おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今日の感想は？
今日の感想はもうすごい緊張しました。まさかこの賞をもらえると思わなかったので。
スピーチがすごく素晴らしかったですよ。
どうもありがとうございます。
これからの活動についてなんですけど、一番最初にやりたいのが何ですか？
私もともと市役所で仕事をしていたんですけれども、そういうところでの人権推進っていうんですか、LGBTQ とかを市役所の中で講演とかがあるんですね。そういうところからちょっとずつなんかいろんな人に情報を広めていきたいなというふうに思ってます。
一番大事な質問なんですけど、独身ですか？
独身です。ずっと独身です。
チャンスありますか？こんな感じなんですけど。
もちろんもちろん。
ありがとうございます。
もう一回も誰とも付き合ったことがない。
あ、ないんですか？
これ言った方がいいね。
最初でいいんですか？
かもしれない。山口県で田中芸企画っていう名前のバーをやってるの。田中芸企画、ちょっと変わった名前でしょ。
結構僕らいろんなバー、2丁目にあるバーに行ってなんか紹介してるんですけど、もしよかったら今度山口ちょっ
と遠いけど
遠い、
でも旅行と一緒にね来てください。
朝カップルの旅行、
温泉ありますから
温泉旅行大好きです。大好きです。よろしくお願いします。応援してます。
よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございます。
Maybe if I do Victoria, I'll be like, Victoria!
Shiro! Hokkaido! Yay!
That's what you should do. Yeah, so you're gonna compete next year? Maybe if Megumi's there. Maybe she can train us.
It's the vibe. It's not the
vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
It's such a vibe.
Anyway, hope you like this video and definitely subscribe to the channel and we'll see you next time.
Well, hold on. Are you not gonna follow Aiki?
Oh yeah. So follow everyone. Follow Megumi on her.
Yeah.